Is bronzer important in your makeup? How do I apply it? And is there a best bronzer that I should buy? So if you're looking for answers to these questions, stay tuned and you'll get them all in a minute. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, American Gulabo. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to talk all about bronzers. And a few days ago when I posted my video on the blush, the Anastasia blush that I reviewed, a friend of mine asked if I could do a video on applying bronzers, and she asked if I could recommend a good bronzer to her. So I thought that I should do a video on that for her and all you beauties out there. So if you're new to my channel and this is your first time here, this channel is about the modern woman, a woman like you and a woman like me, a woman who's multifaceted and juggles career, kids, household, family, extended family, you name it, and still finds time to beautify herself. We say beauty, it just doesn't mean physical beauty. It also means mental beauty. It means well-being. It also means lifestyle choices. So let's just dive in and talk all about bronzers. So the first question is bronzer important? Well, it's not important or essential. It's a makeup item, and no makeup item is essential or important. But if you'll ask me if it's important as a makeup item or a product, I would say absolutely. And why is that? Bronzers, as the name itself indicates, primarily warms up your face and adds color in places where sun naturally hits your face. It is used to emulate a sun-kissed glow, and if you want to add warmth to your face, that's a really essential item to help you do that. And it's a really great way of giving a healthy, no makeup color to your face. Okay, let me back up. When I say color, I don't mean color the way a blush does. A blush gives a very natural rosy kind of a color, but a bronzer is really nice in terms of giving you a warm, healthy glow. It is really important in giving you that no makeup look. Recent years, there has been a movement, and I'm glad that there is, about a no makeup look. People want to do makeup, but they don't want their makeup to show. Good makeup should enhance your best features and should subdue your not so best features. So it doesn't mean, and it shouldn't mean, that it should show on your face. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a lot of makeup on, but I always strive for a no makeup look. Obviously my lipstick is too dark to be eligible and to check the mark for no makeup look, but you know what I'm saying. I have my powder on, I have a little bit of foundation on, I have my eyebrow pencil, I have my eyeliner, I have my mascara, I have my concealer, and it's too many items, but I want to give my face a natural touch of makeup so it doesn't really show a whole lot. So I think a bronzer really helps in that. Next question. How should I pick my bronzer? What bronzer is the right bronzer for me? Bronzers come in all shapes and forms. They come in powders, they come in gel forms, they come in shimmer sticks, they come in liquids, and they also come in creams. So which should I do? If you have very dry skin, I would say pick a bronzer that is maybe a cream-based bronzer or a stick bronzer. I personally prefer a powder bronzer, even though I have very dry skin, because I keep my skin extremely moisturized, and you never apply a bronzer without prepping your skin. Prepping your skin means that you wash your face, you'll put a toner, hopefully, a serum, a moisturizer, and an SPF, or your sun protection formula, your sunscreen, before you apply a bronzer. And in between you'll also put either a powder or a foundation or some form of setting powder to set your face. I think then it doesn't really matter if you have dry skin, but people with dry skin do probably better with cream based and stick based bronzers. I used to do a lot, and I still do a lot of my makeup in my car. And when I used to commute to work, I would do my makeup in the train. So I don't like cream based makeup because it's just not easy. The application isn't easy, it's messy, and powder bronzers work best for me for that matter. That was all about the forms that bronzers come in, the product forms and the formulas that are available in the market for bronzers. How about the finish of the bronzers? And you may have seen that there are matte bronzers and then there are shimmer bronzers. And why would you pick a matte bronzer and why should you pick a shimmer bronzer? So a matte bronzer is usually used for daytime, and if you want a nice subdued natural finish, a natural look for daytime and more, I want to say winter, then I would use a matte bronzer. And for more summer and shimmer bronzer, on the other hand, is best used in summer and fall times. Come to think about it, so summer and fall are the times for bronzing. It enhances the natural tan. So a shimmer bronzer works really well during summer and fall. Because a bronzer warms up your skin and it gives that radiant sun-kissed look, I think I really like shimmer for summer and fall time. If you ask me, actually, I prefer shimmer bronzer all year round because I like that sun-kissed radiant look. So if you want a matte, subdued, natural finish, you want to go with a matte bronzer. But if you want a radiant, sun-kissed, and more glowy look, then you want to go with a shimmer bronzer. I want to tell you one thing, that a matte bronzer has an advantage over a shimmer bronzer. Why is that? Because a matte bronzer can be used as a very, very effective contouring product because it is not shiny. You can use it to define your features, give you some dimension and a chiseled look for your face. So you don't need to go out and buy two different products, a contouring product or a bronzing product. If you prefer a matte look, then you can use your matte bronzer for both purposes. On the other hand, I use my shimmer bronzer all the time as a contour. It's a big no-no. So don't do what I do what I say. Probably that's a better deal. I probably use my shimmer bronzer because that's the one in my pouch, and as I told you, I use eye makeup on the go, in the car or on the train. So probably that's the reason I use my shimmer bronzer. I cannot carry my contouring kit in my pouch. There's already too much makeup to carry around, so I just use a shimmer bronzer for contouring. And now the question, how should we apply the bronzer? So the application of a bronzer is really simple. It just takes 30 seconds actually to apply a bronzer. It may seem daunting, but once you learn the technique, it's really simple. So a bronzer should be applied to areas where the sun hits the skin the most. So those are your temples, your cheekbones, and the bridge of your nose. How do we do that? So for the most basic bronzer application, pretend that you are drawing a number 3 on your face. So you'll start with your temples and go to your cheekbones, and then you go to your jawline. So it's like a 3. I will show you what it looks like and how you do that. Okay, so this is my all-time favorite bronzer. It's by Too Faced, and it is the Sun Bunny, and I think you can read it here. It's the Sun Bunny Too Faced bronzer. It has a really nice lighter shimmer, and then it has a nice darker bronze as well. So the best brush to use for a bronzer is an angled brush. This is what it looks like. You can actually use any brush, but an angled brush works well for a bronzer. So Okay, let me show you. So I'll just swipe it all on the palette and take this much product, maybe a little bit more. And then I do this and then this. So you have to just go right under your cheekbones, not on your cheekbones, and then on your jawline. This is the most basic technique if you are daunted by the application, you would do it that way. How I prefer, I know exactly where to put it on, so I don't really draw a three. What I do is I just do this a little bit, and then I just do some upward strokes. So you don't want to bring it down because then it will give you a harsh line right here. You want to take it, you want to do upward strokes. And then I just take it, and then I just do it this, just around. And you want to make sure that you're blending it, especially on your neck. You have to bring it down your neck. It will give you a nice shadow. And you can obviously make it as dark as you want, or you want to make it light, you can make it light. So if you have a wide forehead, I don't have a very wide forehead, so I don't need a whole lot of bronzer here. But if you have a wider forehead, you may want to put a little bit more here. So I will replicate these motions right here too. If I wanted to make a three, I would just go like this and then swipe it here. As I said, that I prefer doing this. So if you have a wider forehead, you may want to put some here to give an extended look to your hairline. So I didn't have my bronzer on. I had everything on, but I just wanted some bronzer for you. So this is how you would apply bronzer for your cheek, your jawline, and your temples. And as you can see, even though it's the shimmery one, it's not looking as bad. I make sure that you bring it down and it's not giving you these harsh lines. This should never be, there should never be harsh lines. Okay, and you can apply bronzer on the bridge of your nose to give your nose a more chiseled, defined look. I use the same bronzer, but for today's purpose, I am going to use this palette. This is a contour palette by Tarte. What's happening to my light again? Yeah, this is better. So it's really dark, so I only use it at night, but I'll show you what it looks like. So the color, and okay, and the brush that I'm using for my nose is this small angled brush. It is by Eco Tools, and these retail for like $4 or $5. It came in a set. So I am choosing, I never use this color. This is just too dark. So you start at the bridge of the nose and you draw this line here. And then you just, I'm gonna take some more color and then you just make, apply some at the tip of the tongue. I'll come closer to the camera. I don't have a big nose, so I usually don't chisel it that much. But if you have a big nose, and that's a really good technique to make it look a little bit smaller and give it more definition. So what you'll do is once you draw these lines, you'll bring some of the color down so it appears like a natural shadow the way sun would hit it. I have such bad puffy eyes today. I didn't sleep the whole night before. Yes, this is what I'm doing on the weekends, and getting my circadian rhythm out. Do you see that it's not looking very harsh? So can you see how much color and warmth it has given to my face? And even though I used a shimmer bronzer, it has given this nice depth, dimension, and more chiseled look to my face. And the bronzer alongside and bridge of your nose gives you that extra dose of sun tanned, sun kissed brilliance, if you will. So this is it, you guys. This is how you apply a bronzer. I gave you the name of my favorite bronzer. It's Sun Bunny by Too Faced. It's beautiful. The other one that I used was Tarte. And it's a contour palette. I hardly use it. As you can see, I've had it for like almost, I want to say 8 months, but I've hardly used it. This, on the other hand, this is my second palette. So this is my go-to. I love it. I use it year round. And if you're looking for a bronzer, go for this one. You won't regret it. If you have your own technique of applying a bronzer, do let me know and share it in the comments. And if you didn't know how to apply a bronzer and you learned it today, please do try and let me know if that worked out for you. And let me know if you have any questions regarding bronzers and their applications and what's available out there. I'll try my best to answer your questions. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so right now. I promise you'll find a lot of useful content. I have a whole list of things that I want to go over with you, and I'm super excited about my future content. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share. Till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.